What's up, guys? Konami just put the theme Chronicles up live for everyone to play so we can gather these 3,000 gems in this event. Make sure to save all your gems from this event for the next pack that comes out. Sprite and Tier Elements is coming, so either one of those is coming in the next pack, and that's going to dominate the meta. I just want to go over firstly the loan decks that Konami has offered. If you don't want to go through and build your own deck, the Nightmare Machine deck is probably going to be the best one. Just take heed, none of these decks have hand traps in them, so you're going to struggle against people who build their own decks because obviously players are going to put hand traps in their decks and Konami isn't. In terms of what deck I'm going to be playing this event, I'm going to be using the Crusadia OTK deck. I remember when the game first came out, this was the deck that got me all the way up to Diamond 1. It was the first time I ever got to Diamond 1 with a deck, because at that time Drytron was the most played deck and I hated Drytron so much that I never wanted to try it. So go ahead and try out this OTK deck. All you need is two of the Link 1s, 2 of each one of them, except for the Link 3. You could get away with just one of the Link 3. It's an OTK deck, so usually if you can't finish your opponent in that turn, you're gonna struggle the turns after. I would just suggest you just surrender, back out, keep on going. If you can OTK your opponent, it's more points, you just keep on going, right? So you run as much kaijus as possible. I run 5 in this deck, so you can get rid of your opponent's boss monsters that have negates and or stop your attacks. You want to run your regular hand traps, so your Ash Blossoms, your Max C's, so that you're able to stop your opponent from thinking about special summoning, and also are able to stop their lines of combos, right? There's not going to be that many combo line decks in this event, I don't think. I think a lot of the solo decks that are unbanned for this theme event don't have those crazy board feels that's gonna, you know, make it impossible for you to play. So we play a lot of going second cards. We play the regular Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster. We have Lightning Storm in here, so, and then we also have Cosmic Cyclone to clear out our opponent boards for spells and traps, and then we have the kaijus for all of our opponent's monsters. I hope you guys have fun with the event, and I'm gonna show you guys one duel with me doing a couple duels with me pulling off the OTK with Crusadia. So we're gonna go through this replay. I was able to pull off the OTK through a 1 interruption and a Mech Knight Crusadia. So I drew into Pot of Desires, 2 of my kaijus, 2 of my Exceeds, and my Pot of Desires got me Testament and Oboria. So I'm gonna go ahead and I passed turn. So now it's my opponent's turn. He's running the Mirror Match Crusadia. I assumed he did because he gave me going first on the coin flip that he won. So I assumed that he's running Crusadia. So he's gonna go into Magius, use Magius to get Maximus to hand, use Draco to add back the Aboria, I believe that's what he did. And then he's gonna go into Regulix, and then use Regulix's effect to get the revival. Use Maximus to special summon, and then he's gonna link off into the Max. He can't OTK me because he doesn't have enough Crusadia monsters in his hand, I believe. I think you need to draw into. You need to have both. He needs to have Maximus in hand already, or the other one, I forgot its name, but the dog one. Not the yellow dog one, the blue dog one. Right, so he's gonna attack me for 3,500 in past turn, and I'm just gonna go for the OTK now. So this is full combo. So I'm just gonna kaiju his Mech Knight, normal summon Oboria, link 1 into Magius. Exceed is gonna special summon off of Magius being summoned. Magius 1 Exceed 2 to bring my Exceed to the field. He's gonna Ash Blossom that. It's a good thing I blocked the negate being on Magius. So Magius is gonna make me be able to grab Maximus. I'm gonna special summon Regulix, and then I'm gonna use the effect of my kaiju to special summon it because he controls a kaiju. Grab Revival from my deck, activate Revival. Use the 2 of them to go into Equamax. And since I don't control a kaiju anymore, I can special summon the kaiju, and I special summon Maximus to use his effect on Equamax to then hit my opponent for over 8,000 damage. So that's one. My opponent is playing Gunkin Ship, the sushi deck, and he's going to combo off, and hopefully we're able to play through all of his negates that he has this turn. So he's going to special summon Gunkin Ship and use its effect to get the Shipyard from his deck to his hand. He's going to activate Shipyard, set 3 past turn. So I draw into 3 Kaijus, 1 Maximus, and 1 Exceed. So I'm going to use my first Kaiju. He's going to activate Shipyard to special summon another XYZ Gunku Ship Uni. It's going to activate its effect to add a card, a Gunku Ship card from his deck to his hand. I think it's a spell or trap that it adds. No, it adds the normal. So he's going to activate Maxi, the normal Gunku Ship. So he's going to activate Maxi. I'm going to normal summon Maximus. Special summon Magius. I have power in my hand so I can dodge and negate. I'm going to special summon Exceed. Activate Exceed's effect. Activate Magius effect. He's going to imperm my Exceed, which I don't think was the correct play. He should have probably gone for Magius. He's trying to stop the OTK right now. I go for Draco. And then I go into, I believe, Spatha. I go into Spatha so I can move the Kaiju over to Spatha's location. So I activate Draco's effect. Draco is going to grab me, Maximus, back from my graveyard. He reads my card, luckily, but I have power in my hand, so I'm able to activate power to make Spatha be unaffected by other card effects. So his Imperm doesn't really do anything, so my Maximus comes back to my hand. I get to move the Kaiju to the correct zone that I need. Then we're going to special summon Equimax, and then special summon the one of the Kaijus in my hand to get his power up more, and then special summon Maximus, and then use Maximus effect, select Equimax. He's going to try to negate. I'm going to use Equimax's effect to send Maximus to the graveyard so I can negate his Uniclass Super Dreadnought, so it's now negated, and then I can attack him for game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Try this deck out. It's very easy. I'm basically almost done with the event. If I can show you guys, I'm basically almost done with the event. We just have two more rounds of gems to collect, and that's it. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way to the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed the theme chronicles. Make sure to save all your gems for Sprite or Terror Elements, whichever one comes first. And have a good one. Take care.